Imagine cruising down a long, open highway. The sun is slowly setting, the road ahead feels endless, and people keep turning their heads to look at you. Not because you're driving fast, and not because you're loud, but because you're driving something timeless. A motorhome that looks like it came from the future, even though it was built almost 50 years ago. This is the 1978 GMC Motorhome, a rolling piece of American history, a classic RV that still shocks people today. And once you understand what makes it so special, you'll see why this motorhome refuses to be forgotten. Back in the late 1970s, most RVs were big, boxy, and honestly not very exciting. They looked more like delivery trucks than homes on wheels. But GMC had a completely different idea. They didn't want to build just another motorhome. They wanted to create something better, something smoother, something that felt more like driving a car than a heavy truck. In 1978, GMC took a bold risk, and what they created became one of the most unique motorhomes ever made. The first thing you notice about the 1978 GMC Motorhome is the design. Even today, it doesn't look old. It looks clean, sleek, and surprisingly modern. The low profile, the smooth fiberglass body, and the rounded front give it a futuristic appearance that was way ahead of its time. While other RVs from that era looked like moving boxes, this one looked like it belonged on the highway. GMC used aircraft-style engineering, combining a lightweight aluminum frame with a fiberglass shell. This made the motorhome lighter, more efficient, and easier to handle than its competitors. One of the most shocking things about this motorhome is that it uses front-wheel drive. That's something you almost never see in RVs, even today. This design choice allowed the floor to be much lower, which gave the GMC Motorhome a lower center of gravity and a much more stable driving feel. Instead of feeling like you're sitting on top of a truck, you feel planted and confident on the road. Corners feel smoother, highways feel calmer, and long drives feel less tiring. This alone made the 1978 GMC Motorhome completely different from anything else available at the time. Under the hood, the motorhome came with a 5.7-liter V8 engine. It wasn't designed for speed or racing. It was designed for smooth, relaxed cruising. This was a motorhome built for enjoying the journey, not rushing to the destination. Owners often say that driving this GMC feels surprisingly easy, even compared to some modern RVs. It tracks well on the highway, feels stable in windy conditions, and gives the driver a sense of control that most large motorhomes simply don't offer. Now step inside, because this is where the real charm of the 1978 GMC Motorhome comes alive. The moment you enter, you're transported into a warm, inviting 1970s luxury space. The interior is filled with soft colors, real wood finishes, and comfortable textures. Nothing feels cheap or rushed. Everything feels thoughtfully designed. This wasn't just a vehicle, it was a moving living room, built for comfort and relaxation. The living area feels open and welcoming, thanks to large windows that surround the space and fill it with natural light. Whether you're parked by a quiet lake, deep in the mountains, or along a desert road, you feel connected to the outside world. The seating is wide and soft, perfect for long conversations, quiet evenings, or simply sitting back and watching the sunset. It's easy to imagine spending hours here without feeling cramped or uncomfortable. The kitchen area is simple, but smart. You get everything you need: a stove, a refrigerator, storage cabinets, and enough counter space to prepare meals on the road. Everything is within reach, making cooking easy and enjoyable. It may not have modern touch screens or fancy appliances, but there's something special about making a meal inside a classic motorhome like this. It feels slower, calmer, and more meaningful. Sleeping arrangements vary depending on the layout, but comfort was always the priority. Some models offer rear beds, while others use convertible sofas or fold-down sleeping areas. Wherever you sleep, the space feels cozy and private. After a long day on the road, you can park, turn off the engine, and truly feel at home. No hotels, no schedules, just freedom. And yes, it even has a proper bathroom. A real bathroom with a toilet, sink, and shower. For the late 1970s, this was a big deal. It made long road trips comfortable and practical, especially for families or couples traveling together. You weren't dependent on rest stops or camp facilities. Everything you needed was right there with you. What made the 1978 GMC Motorhome so special wasn't just one feature. It was the combination of innovative engineering, beautiful design, comfortable interiors, and confident driving performance. This motorhome wasn't built to be cheap. It was built to be the best. That's why so many of them are still on the road today. Owners restore them, maintain them, and proudly show them off. Many even say they would never trade their GMC Motorhome for a modern RV, and that says everything. Now let me ask you something. If you could take a road trip anywhere in this 1978 GMC Motorhome, where would you go? Through the mountains, along the ocean, or maybe on a cross-country adventure? Let me know in the comments below. Modern RVs may have more screens, more gadgets, and more technology, but what they often lack is soul. The 1978 GMC Motorhome has personality, character, and a story. It represents a time when road trips were about memories, not just destinations. Even after all these years, it still feels special, and it still shocks people when they see it rolling down the road. The 1978 GMC Motorhome isn't just a vehicle. It's a symbol of freedom, slow travel, and enjoying the journey. If you enjoyed this classic motorhome review, make sure to like the video, because it really helps the channel. Tell us in the comments if you would own a 1978 GMC Motorhome today. And if you love classic vehicles, unique RVs, and lifestyle reviews like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the road.